Hi. Today, in the next session of Practical Spirituality, let us discuss the concept of gratitude. Gratitude is being thankful. Yes, we do learn the need of being grateful when we are practicing Reiki and we are practicing many of the spiritual sciences. But what exactly is this gratitude? Why we should be grateful? And in which all situations we should be grateful? We need to look into these things. First of all, when somebody does something good for us, by default, we say thank you. We have learned that this is gratitude. But there are times when somebody hurts us or some natural event hurts us. Do we thank the person or the nature for that harm? Never. Why? Every coin has two sides, good and bad. When we find a good thing, help, that time, by default, we are seeing the positive side of that event. That, of course, does not mean that that event does not have a negative side. But we are focusing on the positive side and thanking. When we see a harm, we are looking at the negative side of that particular event. Does that mean that that event does not have a positive side? Of course it has. And it is our responsibility to look for the positive side of that event. The moment we look for the positive side and see what we have gained out of that harm, I'm sure we will be willing to say thank you for even that harm. But we never do that. And because we never do that, we are not able to say thank you to a person who has harmed us. Exactly like that. When we are doing something good and helping someone, we are ready to thank a person to let us help him. But knowingly or unknowingly, willingly or unwillingly, voluntarily or forcibly, there are situations where we end up in harming somebody, hurting somebody. Now that time, that other person feels bad, that other person feels hurt, that other person cannot thank us. But if that person has the attitude of looking for good in everything, maybe he will be able to. But whatever may be the attitude of the other person, we are not able to thank ourselves for that wrong that we have done. And later on, whenever we are just sitting with ourselves and remembering whatever we did in the past, that particular wrong starts pricking our mind. We are not able to thank ourselves, be grateful to ourselves for that wrong. And that takes away our peace of mind. Now, tell me, whatever we do at any time, any point of time, is it not a fact that every time there was a reason to do that particular action? And while doing that act at that particular time, if it has hurt someone, that was a need of the time. if we accept the need of the time, and if we forgive ourselves, and if we thank ourselves for doing the best action required at that time for our well being, I don't think we will have a pain left in our mind about what we did. And same way, when somebody else has done something, when we say that we were harmed, if we get into the shoes of the other person, we will realize that maybe that is the best action that person could do in the given situation. And in that case, we can thank that person for doing the best possible thing, and we can find what best we could gain out of it. If we develop a habit of looking for everything good in every situation, we will develop the habit of being grateful. We will learn the gratitude and understand that learning gratitude is the basic step, one of the basic steps of spirituality. And in practical spirituality, it is absolutely necessary. One more thing, being grateful does not just mean saying thank you every time. It also means acknowledging what good people around us are doing for us, recognizing it, letting the people know explicitly that we are thankful to them for whatever good they are doing to us, and at the same time not taking people around us for granted, because there are people who are doing good. It's their habit of helping us because they are our family, they are the people around us. But many times we take them for granted. And when we take them for granted, we do not even recognize how much efforts they take for making us happy. But yes, in such situations, if we acknowledge those efforts, and if we are grateful to them, if we let the people know that yes, we are aware of their extra efforts to make us happy, I'm sure that gratefulness, that gratitude can lead to a greater peace of mind for us as well as for the people around us. So, learning of gratitude is one of the most important lessons that every person should take when he starts walking on the path of spirituality. And so, in today's lesson of practical spirituality, do remember gratitude. And gratitude does not mean only expressing gratitude. Gratitude means being gratitude. Letting the gratitude be a part of our being, part of our thinking. So do remember that. Bye.